Not everyone has the courage to do this.
Juicy stuff that not a lot of people want to talk about. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Positive Guys podcast, episode 15 with myself, Fortunato.
And Luca, guys, we're at 15. This is crazy. I mean, 22 15. And it's a season after, right?
man. It's been a while to run, guys, but honestly, like, it's crazy. Episode 15, like, I remember when we just started with Peter and everything, and it's to go to episode 15 is obviously like
it's
crazy.
A big Yeah,
it's an achievement, man. Because you don't know when we're gonna get to episode 100.
Because I don't even. How does the time just flies by? I'm not understanding.
When you're in quarantine, time flies every second.
Literally.
Guys, this episode is going to be a little bit of a fun interaction episode because for myself and Luca, the Positive Guys, like we talked about last episode, we get a lot of questions and a lot of DMs about ourselves, our lives, who we are as people, and questions that we have in general. So this week we wanted to write down a few of them, not that many, but we're going to write down a few of them and we're going to answer them personally for myself and Luca.
I'm a bit nervous because Fortunato didn't want to tell me what they were. So now I'm here. It could be personal. It could not be personal, but let's see where this goes. Perfect. And I'm wearing merch. If you guys know me from a long time ago, I'm wearing merch from when I was like 16 and my uncle made it for me. It's One Nation.
There you go.
One Nation, One Station. And then on the bottom of my shirt, it says Luca Nation.
Luca Nation. I'm wearing also some really cool stuff, guys. If you guys don't follow the Montreal movement, I've advertised them a couple times on my personal profile at Fortunato Coppola. Montreal movement is a brand in Montreal, Quebec. They're a great group of guys, and they make some comfortable, amazing, stylish.
It looks really nice,
guys. Yeah, like amazing T-shirts, amazing sweatshirts, caps, tote bags, and all kinds of sort of stuff, guys. So make sure to go check them out. I'll make Luca, if you can, Montreal movement. Go check them out, guys. Let them know that the Positive Guys or Fortunato sent you. Get yourself a little discount there. And buy yourself some merch during the quarantine.
And so there won't be any more. There won't be any more importing, right? So I mean, they're gonna be doing really good.
Yeah, you got to support local. Support local. Yeah. Hashtag support local.
Yeah.
Guys, so the first question is for Luca. All right, let's go. You ready, Luca?
Yeah, I'm ready for this. Right. A bit nervous.
Okay, so we're not gonna say the names of the people because we're gonna keep that confidential.
Yeah.
But let's go. So Luca, you look like a very anxious person. And a person that is very overexcited. Where do you get this energy from?
Honestly, I think teachers have told me this. I think everyone has told me this. I don't know. Like, what is anxious? Do you know what anxious means? Exactly what it means?
Yeah, like excited. Like you're always like, okay, like so always just moving, excited. Kind of.
Okay, yeah. So basically, I don't know. I think it's my character. I'm pretty sure it's my character. That's how I've always been. I don't stop moving. Even on camera, if you see like the chair's moving side to side.
Join the club.
Yeah, like my legs are moving. And it's constant. I think I've always been like this. And it's bad at some places because like sometimes like where you're supposed to be really, really calm and civilized and not laugh.
There you go.
That's when I laugh, and I think that's horrible because like I don't think it just matches the atmosphere. You know, everyone's
poor
sad.
Guy. And he goes to a funeral. He imagine he's at a funeral. You're just seeing you smiling. What are you doing?
That's bad. But like, yeah, like I think it's my character, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, very active. Like
there you go.
Sometimes it's not always positive, but
it's your character.
Yeah. You can use anything. Like I use this energy to keep moving forward and to keep like honestly I think I don't know if this is bragging, but like it kind of like I try to use this energy and pass it on to people on my Snapchats. I have people on Snapchat and I send them videos in the morning and there's music in the background. And sometimes I'm lip syncing to it. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm just dancing to it.
That's awesome.
And
that's awesome.
And look, it keeps me creative too.
I know that you seem like a very anxious person, but I think you're a good anxious person. You have very good excitement and very good energy. So, I mean, don't change that.
Thank you.
Next question. I think this is for me. I get this question a lot. Why are you so stressed?
I think I can answer.
Honestly, like, I get this a lot, and I get like a lot of times I get messages like private messages that saying like you gotta relax, you gotta keep calm, and like all my friends and family tell me the same thing to like sleep, relax. But the type of person I am is I can never stop moving, like Lucas said. I'm the type of person like if I have something in my head that needs to be done, I need to do it right away, and like I can't wait for the next day. And if I have to do something the next day, I won't even sleep because I gotta do that something the next day. So I mean, I think stress runs in my family. I know we're a lot of stress balls in my family.
Yeah.
And Luca's like, yeah, I'm dating your cousin. Yeah, joking. Shout out to Alexia. But yeah, like I'm just a very stressed person because I like to get stuff done right away. So I mean, I mean, it's worked for me.
And
in the
you're
past
doing
with a
so
lot of
much
things.
too at it. Like
Yeah, like
you're
I have
doing
a
more than
lot
one
of
thing
things
at
on
a
my
time.
plate.
Like
Yeah, I have a lot of
now,
things on my plate.
yeah, now you're more relaxed, but the only reason for that is because you're
It's because we're in
forced.
quarantine.
Yeah,
But like,
You're-
yeah, I think that's a
you're
good
forced.
point. They, like you see me like when we did a couple projects together with me and Luca with the foundation guys. And when I'm working with the foundation, I'm like the biggest stress ball until the project is done because I want to be able to really like do my best and put all the effort into what I'm doing. And I feel like sometimes there's so many things that are given to me that I kind of lose my mind and I'm very stressed because I want to put my 100% effort in every single thing.
But that's
I've
good
been
though.
managing it. Yeah, I've been managing
it's good
it.
because like I mean, it makes you look what you're doing now. Honestly, if you weren't that type of person, you wouldn't have done what you do
Exactly.
right now. You wouldn't have started the I just had a pause in my brain, but you wouldn't have started the positive guys. My mother's love foundation, the
Yeah,
Coppola
exactly.
project. Like there's so
Yeah.
many things going on that you have to keep track of. So it's bound to keep you stressed.
Yeah,
But also,
I mean,
like,
it's-
it keeps you, like, alive. the
It's
way
good
you
stress.
are.
Yeah, it's good stress because it's good. You have to put good energy into it. You got to put good focus into it. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna change because I'm always like this. It's just I'm gonna try to calm myself down.
Yeah, me neither. Like, I don't think I will ever change. I think when I'm the old man, I think
It's
I'll be
always-
the
yeah.
funny. Yeah.
There
And
you
I
go.
even think, like, it's good. The way, I think it's the way you perceive it, because I could be, like, the active person that doesn't stop moving. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Which sometimes I am. But I sometimes I take this creativity and I'll put it like into the positive guys. Like somehow like
You
I
need
figured
to.
out this configuration.
Yeah.
I don't know which side Fortunato's on, if he's on my right side or left side, but I figured out this, like, how our setup is because of how I was thinking. Like we're literally
Exactly.
I was just walking and I was like, this is how
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I
do
do.
it. Yeah.
Exactly. It's good
It
stress.
keeps me
It's
creative.
good stress. Exactly. Okay, we got next question. The next question is a little bit personal. It's not about myself and Luca. It's about our co-host Hater. But I'm gonna answer it because I mean we did an episode about it, but I think it's only right to answer it since
Yeah.
we did it.
Especially for the people who just joined.
Yeah, and exactly. Like we're three people that are the positive guys, so that's why it's plural. Like we're guys, but we're three guys. Myself, Hater, and Luca. And this question is just stating like, where's Hater, and what's happening with him. But I mean, I think we can both answer that. Like we did a podcast. I did a podcast personally with Hater a few weeks ago before this whole quarantine thing. And if you can see in the podcast, you know, Hater's going through some stuff. Hater's going through some of his thoughts and. You know, his mental state, like he said in the episode, wasn't at the perfect place he wanted, wasn't at the good place he wanted it. And as you know, on the positive guys, we like to always, you know, do positive things,
Yeah.
like to expose
And
positive
it's hard.
things.
Like you can't. He even explained it himself. Like it's hard to do something positive when, like,
You're not
up
positive
here,
yourself.
it's not like it's negative, and it's like you're not able to think like straight. And I find it's good to take a break sometimes from things because
Exactly.
sometimes just taking a break refreshes on where you actually are in life, and it just like once you come back even stronger. And I think that's for anyone. Sometimes breaks
Yeah,
are necessary.
I feel like it's one of the best things I like because like guys, Hater's a great guy. We love him on the Positive Guys podcast. We started this thing with him, and honestly, like the break he's taking is something that a lot of people should do when they're feeling that stressed and not in the best mental state. And what he's doing is a big step for himself by taking that time he needs to really think about what he's doing, where his life is at, and to get all his thoughts put together. Straight.
Yeah, and no one has like the courage. I was trying to say, I was trying to say like not everyone has the courage to do this.
Yeah,
and he voiced it too, because
Yeah,
he
he
felt
did.
comfortable with
He
who
did.
we have as followers and who you guys are. Because, I mean, like I think out of like the people we have that are following us, maybe like a solid. We could say like it's sad to say, but like this, I don't know the average exactly, but maybe like 10 out of like 30 people go through something every
Go
year.
through the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And guys, like, don't be surprised. Like, you know, you never know. Like, I can take a break. Luca take a break because breaks are good to take. Understand?
Yeah.
Breaks are good to like gather your knowledge together and gather your thoughts together. So I mean, shout out to Hater, like you know, and he'll be back very soon, guys. Don't worry about it. For who asked. But yeah, that's what happening with Hater, and that's what's going on with Hater. But shout out to Hater.
Yeah.
We miss you, bud.
Like, I'm excited to have you back on because like we need that third voice and third opinion.
There you go.
And that energy, the extra energy.
Okay, so let's jump into the next. I think we have time for another 2-3 questions.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Next episode.
Ciao, guys. Have a good one. The next question is how do you guys find time to do what you're doing with your busy schedules? Luca, go ahead.
Okay, so for me, you make time for what you like. You make time for what you love. You make time for your future. And honestly, like, I've always wanted this. Believe it or not, no, that's not how I should say it. But like, wanting to or not, this is a source of entertainment, and I've always wanted to be in the entertainment like world. And this was like a way to get back into it because I've completely lost myself in the entertainment world. Like, I completely left it for 2 years. I used to make vlogs daily. I used to do all these things, and I always liked it. Like, honestly, the vlogs were more time consuming than this, but I like to do it. When you like to, like, I did I think 400 vlogs straight every single day, and you find time for it. I mean, if you like something.
But wait. Like, just understand what you just said. Okay, he did 400 vlogs every single day. Okay, like, if you have to understand the dedication that takes, and like what he's saying, if you love what you're doing, you don't look at the time, and you don't look at how much time it takes.
Yeah,
understand? So
you forget to calculate these things.
Exactly,
and that's how you know you found your passion.
Yeah, it's the same thing for myself. I feel like with anything that you do, I understand, no matter how busy you are, you can always find time for something that you like to do. Yeah. I don't care if you're the busiest person in the world. No matter what you do in life, no matter how busy you are, if you like to do something, you're gonna find the time to do it.
Yeah, and before actually like this quarantine, I was doing 25 hours at work. I am a full-time student, but full-time student and full-time positive, guys, and I absolutely enjoyed it, and full-time in a relationship too. So I mean, like, you're doing even more. Like, I'm just gonna name the things you're doing. You got the Coppola project. He has A Mother's Love Foundation. He has his own account, the personal account, Fortunato Coppola. Do you have any other secrets that you have?
No, imagine that. I have a full-time girlfriend. Shout out to my girlfriend Sab. Yeah. And I work at the Jewish General Hospital. So I mean, there's not many more things I could do with my schedule. But I mean, this podcast, I find the time to do it because I love to do it, guys. Yeah. So
yeah, exactly.
Advice to everyone out there: if no matter how busy you are, if you want to do something that you love to do it.
Do you think if we can get this podcast to 15,000 views, we could bring our girlfriends on once the quarantine is over?
Ooh, 15,000.
Because I know that's a lot for us, but is that asking too much? Because I know Alexia's.
What about this, guys? Because we really want our girlfriends on it, but they're camera shy. If you can do this for us, okay? If you can get this video, okay, to 1,000 views, just 1,000 views. That's all we want, okay? Get it to 1,000 views, and we're gonna be able, okay, to not only put our girlfriends on the thing, not only put our girlfriends on the Instagram. Our video, but we're gonna talk about topics that not a lot of people want to talk about. Okay, my earphone just cut off, so that's why that little pause went out there. But yeah, like I said, not only are we gonna be able to have our girlfriends on the podcast, but we're gonna be able to talk about very, very juicy stuff that not a lot of people want to talk about in general. Let me just connect this thing here because my earphone just cut up for 1 second. Go ahead. We're good.
Did your earphones...
New earphones alert.
Did your earphones die at the exact same time mine did? Mine just died too, by the way.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Doesn't matter. But like we just said, get this video to 1,000 views, guys, and we'll have our girlfriends on the podcast, the next one after this, and we're going to talk about some relationship stuff.
Yeah. Well, if it's not the next one... I don't know. We're having some technical difficulties.
And that's it. We're gonna go to a commercial break because I mean, it's okay. It's bloopers. It's mistakes. It
Yeah.
happens. Perfect.
Yeah, if it's not the next episode that they come on, maybe like once this quarantine thing is over, like we'll have them at our studio, and I think in person would be much funnier. We'll have some laughs.
Yeah.
And
you know what? That's a good idea. We'll have them in person. So if this video gets 1,000 views, we have them in person after quarantine's over. We'll talk about some juicy.
it'll give me some time
stuff.
to convince her.
Perfect. Guys, there was like a lot of questions, but the only thing is that we can't answer them all. But we're gonna make sure to like have another episode soon to talk about more. But we're gonna answer one more question about. So this is what it is exactly. I saved it for last because I mean it's the most important one for myself and for Luca. Is where do you guys want to bring this podcast? So I mean for myself, I'll do my point of view. I mean Luca do his point of view. I feel like this podcast, guys, is off limits. Can go anywhere in the world. I mean, we try to choose a podcast and we try to choose a topic like mental health that's not talked about a lot. And I mean, this topic especially, a lot of people don't want to talk about. So I want to make this podcast go to the limits. I want to make it go to the thousands, to the millions, and to whoever we can reach in the world to help them out in their time of need or what they're going through.
Exactly. Like the more people we can reach, I think the more people we can help. And I think that's just, to me, that's my goal. The more people we reach, the more people we can help, and that's what I want to do.
Exactly. And I just feel like for us guys, we start small and we can go to the biggest extents with anything. And like by having great supporters, great followers like you guys, the sky's the limit and we can go anywhere in the world with this. So please guys, this is the end of this podcast, but reach out to anybody, make people follow this account. If you guys are watching it and you haven't followed us guys, because you won't.
If someone needs help or someone is bored, as you guys say, I think being bored is a state that you're in and it's easy to get out. Just watch the positive, guys.
There you go, guys. All right. So thank you once again for tuning into another podcast. I hope you guys like this Q&A podcast. There's going to be another episode of this that we answer more questions because I mean we receive a lot of questions during the week and during these days. But thank you once again for tuning in. My name's Fortunato.
And my name's Luca. Be
positive.
And you're beautiful.
And smile more.
And we're signing out. Ciao, guys. Peace.